Well, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Satisfactory. I'm thinking today we're going to be not going that direction. I need to get to that place, though. Okay, but today we're going to be working on the motor factory, because I do need to get that done so then we could get down to oil processing. So we're going to head across the map to the other side. I will be working on getting quartz over there too, as I would like to use the quartz for the alternate recipe on that. Which I do have that on the side. I have a planner set up and everything. Let's change one little thing I forgot about. So we're going to start heading that direction. But first, I see this over here. I might as well see if I can grab it.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
By the way, where is this guy? Oh, he's over there. Maybe I could quickly run on down here. Oh, I don't have enough room. Store all? Yes. Okay, cool.
Listen to the rhythm. The effigy has no song, only echoes, but is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Okay, then. Like we're on a budget. Okay, but we are gonna head across the map now to where I'm thinking on starting, if I don't trip over. So I'll catch you guys over there. Alright. So there's two cold nodes over there. There's one here. I think there's a limestone node over there. Oh, there's another one here. Jeez, how many cold nodes are there around here? I think I do need one of them, though. I'll have to double check. Yeah, I need one of them for coal production. Is that one copper up there? I think that one's copper. And I think there's iron up here. Or there's a cave, too. I don't know what's in the cave. I never checked in here. I don't know if I want to check, actually. Yeah, I don't think I should today. I'll save that for when I feel like exploring. I think it's like right up here. Yeah, because that's copper over there, so I'll definitely need that. That was an explosion. We should probably just skip. Ooh. Okay, yep, and this is iron. Okay, cool. So it was where I was thinking. I would like to raise the platform up a little bit. So I would probably do it like right here. And I'll probably have like two separate platforms, one of them for coal generation, because we have a lot of coal nodes around here. So I might use a lot of this for power. So I'll probably reset a lot of that. Just so that I have enough power along here. Ooh, and the other thing I just realized I'm gonna need is to drag the power I have from over there over to here. That shouldn't be too bad, I would think, but we'll see. And the other thing I'm gonna need is quartz. Okay. So for now, I could at least build up a foundation area. Which I might actually do it like right here, honestly. I already have this set up in a way. One of them I don't think I could build at the moment, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Interesting. Okay, so I have to go to that later then. Because what I'm going to need is a manufacturer, and I only have assemblers. So let me run back to my base, see what I need to do to get that going. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna need this one. Oh, but how weird, I need... Okay, so based on what I'm seeing, I shouldn't have to go down this route yet. Because I need plastic. Also 200 motors. So in other words, what I got is something I can't get to yet. Awesome. Love that. Ah! But while I'm here, I'm going to collect some stuff so that I could bring it on over. And then I think we'll be good to go to get started. Got the power over. Now let's go back and grab my vehicle.
Is your math correct?
Got a good start on this little factory. So currently I got iron smelting through here into iron rods, into screws, and then those separating into an assembler to make the rotors. Now this is a lot of configuring, because then this is going to be split in half so that there could be always 100 in here. This split into 3 ways for this one. So, woohoo. And I think, actually, yeah, I forgot to do that one too. Yeah, so then this will be split into 3 ways. One of them is going into there for the 20. These ones are split into 3 ways, and then 10 will always be going into here, while one of them is going off into this. So this will work 100% of the time with how this is set up. Now, the other thing I'm coming across at the moment is that I only have 1 iron node. Now, 1 iron node is not enough for this. According to my calculations on the side here, I need at least 2, possibly 3. So I have an extra little bridge over here because as I was building up power lines over here, I noticed that there's, I think, 4 iron nodes up there and a limestone. So I might grab one of them and drag it over here into this system. So I'm going to try to keep this middle one open as much as I can, just for those conveyor belts to come on through. So that's the plan so far. So I'm going to be replicating this over and over and over and over again. And then on this side, I think this is where our steel is going to be. Our copper and steel manufacturing. By the looks of it. Yeah. So all this is just for iron, just straight up iron. This side is going to be the copper and steel being combined. Which, the steel will also need iron, so I'm going to have to figure that out too. Woohoo. Otherwise, I think I'm good to go. For a lot of this. Yeah, I can't think of anything else other than I'm just working on this for a bit. Now, I would do a time-lapse, but sadly the mod I use for my time-lapse stuff is not updated for the experimental build. So, we're just gonna have to deal with me placing things down. Do my usual montage that you guys see. So yeah, I'll catch you guys back in a sec once I build this factory up a little bit. Alright, everything's working now. This did take a little bit to figure out. Especially like this section here. But I got all 5 going. This one could use a little bit work, but I'm gonna leave this alone a little bit, let these rotors build up before I throw them into the next stage. But for now, let's focus on this section a little bit. What I do know, though, is that I will need to get another iron node, because this little section right here is using all of this. So, Hooray. Anyways, so let's see. So I will need that copper ore, which is like right below me. I did get rid of the bee nest down there. And then I need about 3 smelters turned into 6 constructors for wires. Which is an odd combination, in my opinion. I might as well go all 4 constructors off of... yeah. All 4 smelters into whatever I need for that. And then otherwise, yeah, the rest should be good. Oh, and I ran out of iron rods. I wish I could grab some from there, but I think I'm using 100% of them, sadly. Actually, there might be one set. Okay, cool. I have 200. That'll work. I'm a little concerned about iron sheets, though. And apparently cables. I'm gonna need to get a lot of cables.
It's good to see you build.
Thank you a lot, Ada. Okay, and then it's a 30 to 30 kind of thing here again. The other thing I'm gonna have to figure out is how to get the copper ore up here. I can think of one way. Actually, do I even want it like this? I might need to expand it out a little bit, actually. I'm just gonna add 4 again here. Because let's see, it's a 30 to the 30, so 1 to 1. Oh, that's right. I have an alternate recipe for... I don't know any criterium nearby, so I'm just gonna stick with this right now. And there's a 15 to 30, so yeah. So I will need to expand this out a little bit. Just a little bit. And then... Alright. Because I want to do full use of that copper node. Is that a normal or a pure, now I think about it? It's a normal. Okay, so I did a good amount then. Because if it was a pure, then I would have needed to add 4 more smelters to that. I'm just happy that this is working out quite well. Okay, anyways. So all this is just for wire. And then off of these is going to be for assemblers. So let's see. So I'm just going to set one up over here really quickly just to see where we're at as far as these go. Because I'm assuming one of these is like a... maybe a 1-to-1 ratio? I'm not sure. That's why I need to look. So 40 per minute. And these provide 30 per minute. Lovely. So what I could do is I could set one of these up as SOA. Set up this. This will go into here. This will go into here. And then have this split up 3-way, because then that'll be the 40. So yeah, so it is essentially 2, but with extra. Okay. Because then... yeah, so one of these constructors will provide for 3 of these, and then I'll have some extra wire. A lot of extra wire, actually. So I might use this opportunity to also make some cable, because apparently I need some as well. Okay, so that's as much as I can make right now, because then I'm missing 1 cable. Literally 1 cable. Okay, so what do I need for the other one? I need 15 per minute for steel pipe. What if I change this one to steel pipe? That's 30 per minute. And then a foundry... oh... is 45 per minute. So I need to split this one into 3 ways as well, if I want the max efficiency here. So let's see, so then 20 per minute. Or I keep it as is, and then I'll just add the 2 extra foundries over there for the extra stuff. That might be better, because then I can still split the ores a lot easier this way. And then from there, I could add in what I need into here. I think that'll be better. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So I'll catch you guys back in a sec once I get those done. Alright. Got all the copper done, I got the coal hooked up. The only thing I have left now is getting the iron down here. And let me just double check. One of these. Yeah, I need 45 per minute. So I would hope that there's at least a normal up there. If there's a pure, that's even better. But a normal is all I'm hoping for. So let's check it out really quickly. I think all of them are pure up there, but if one of them's normal, I think that'll be better for me at the moment. Okay. So let's see. So it looks like I got copper there. I got iron ore here that's pure. Looks like I have another thing up here too. Yeah, so copper ore. Could probably make a whole another iron factory right here off of these things. Ooh, a cave. I'll look at that later. Ooh, and okay, another copper. That's pure. Okay, okay. Let's see, there's limestone up there. Here. Yeah, okay, so there's 3. Pure, pure, and pure. Okay, so all these are pure. Not the end of the world. I would have preferred normal, actually. But I could split one of these in half, so it's not the end of the world. And then let's put a splitter. If I add cables, I guess. Okay, conveyor belt's a little too long to get down there. But I could probably go along this a little bit. I'll be back up for my vehicle in just a second. Alright. So now everything's coming together, everything's being made. So now all that's left is setting this up for our last little bit just for motors. Remember, all this is just for motors. Looks like I need to get some more concrete as well. Alright. Got all the motors set up. So happy with this. So now this should be producing enough where I never really have to worry about it. Yep, I already got 4. So I'm just gonna let this sit here for a moment, so then I can get up to 50, and then I can run back to my main base and get the milestone done. And then next time we could focus on the oil. As I kind of ran out today, this might be a little bit shorter of an episode, because it was just mainly me working on one main factory that it's a little bit large. We're starting to get to the point of Satisfactory where just trying to build one base or one large factory like this taking about a few hours. So yeah, love that. Oh, and don't mind this huge gap. I kind of didn't realize that the miner was so tall. I should have made this a little bit taller, but oh well, too late now. Well, I apparently got a hitchhiker. Never mind, the hitchhiker ditched me. Okay, let's see. And got that done.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
You know, that's fair. Okay, but I think that will be all for today's episode. So next time we're going to be focusing on trying to get our oil industry going. I have an idea where to do that. And then I think that's all I'm going to be focusing on next week. Because I know last week I said I was going to focus on doing the Deuterium factory, but I don't know. I feel like it's fine on its own right now. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!